So this is going to be a quick review on the Eco Mod 3 made by Vism. It's mounted on my 20-inch AR-15, and Vism is pretty much a part of NC Star. So first off, those of you that know about NC Star know that the company's kind of a 50-50 type deal. Some of their products are really good, some not so good. I believe the Eco Mod 3s are pretty decent for what you pay for. You're looking at about an average of $150 per optic for this particular design. So I think you're getting a decent amount of quality for that $150. It's a 4x34 optic, and it's a rail mount. It has a quick detach lever, which is very similar to a lot of other NC Star products that have the same quick detach lever. With the quick detach lever, first off, I have to say I always recommend using a little bit of Loctite, because just how the detach lever is designed, if you don't use a lot of Loctite, it could come loose over time. So with that said, the actual scope, again, it's a 4x34 fixed magnification. The clarity is about average. You're not going to get high quality grade clarity out of it. It's going to be nothing like an ACOG, nothing like any of the higher grade optics out there, but it still works for what you need it to do. And in my opinion, a scope like this is great for just basic going to the range, mild use. You're not really going to tear around a lot with it. I think it's great for that. So here's the box, just to kind of show you the design a little bit. And what I'll do with the features right here, you can go ahead and pause the video and look at all the stuff right here, and then I'll go over some of this. This is the reticle, which I like the reticle, very nice. What I'll do is I'll move the box out of the way and we'll take a look at this. So first off, this optic right here has a peep sight with a little fiber optic front sight. Great idea, I like it, but I would change that from a peep sight to maybe just put like a 3-dot configuration. I think that would be a little bit better suited and easier to pick up. It's a great idea. You can move it to the sides. I don't really see the point in that. But with the fad of having 45-degree sights, you can do so if you want. Me, I don't personally worry about that. So neat little feature. I think, again, if they change it to a 3-dot type setup, it would be a little bit easier in acquisition, in my opinion. So there's your throw mount right here, if you can see on the video. Very well made. It hasn't came loose on me yet. Again, use a little bit of Loctite on this side and you'll be just fine. Now if I switch the optic over, let's see if I can do this good for the video here. Here's the front of it, and you'll see these two little protrusions that come out here. There's a model of this that has a light and a laser on it. As you can see, that's not this model, because I just can't see getting a light and a laser way back on an optic which is mounted to the rear of the rifle. It's not my thing. If you want that sort of thing, this is offered with your light and laser. I believe lasers on this side, LED lights on this side, and the control box for all that is right over here. Just a different button setup if you have the lights and lasers, all the goodies on there, but I don't. So basically, this is the battery compartment. You have your elevation down here, windage over here, and then this controls your illuminated center reticle. You can turn it on, adjust the brightness, and this particular one goes blue and red. So, in my opinion, overall, it's a great optic for what it is. And what it is just a good range optic. Something you can take to the range, you can shoot, maybe take camping with you. And it might work good under more stressful conditions, but if you're looking for something that's going to hold up to a lot of hard use, I recommend something a little bit different than going with NC Star products. That's just me. Everybody has their different type of viewpoint. So, again, the reticle, I'll just show you on the box here, the reticle, because it's easier than trying to get the camera to focus on the actual reticle. Very nice. Your reticle is illuminated in the center. You have some windage and elevation mil dots. So I like it. I haven't taken it really long range shooting yet. So far I've done 300 yards with it, and there's a couple videos that I have on YouTube of me shooting it, and it's great. It's not the clarity that you get out of an ACOG, but it works, and it's very pleasant to shoot through. So overall, I recommend it. One thing I do want to touch on is, let me get up here. The overall construction is very well made. I think it's a little bit of an improvement over the older NC Star optics. And if you want to have a red dot right here, the little NC Star mini red dot can mount right here. So if you're into that, you can put that there. I think it just adds a little bit too much to the overall height, and I think it'll get a little bit clumsy if you do that, but it is an option if that's your thing. So overall, I do recommend this scope if you're looking for something cheap. NC Star, again, it's about a 50-50 with these guys, but their newer offerings do seem to be a little bit better as far as quality goes. So with that said, I'll just stop the video now so I don't get too long-winded. Again, try it out. It's a good, I wouldn't consider this a good long-range scope. I put it about mid-range. Again, I have it zeroed in at shooting point of aim, point of impact at 300 yards. You could definitely shoot out to 400, 500 pretty easily with this AR-15, but I wouldn't buy this scope if you're really looking to reach out there. So, all right, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, stay safe.